Or I thought that you had learned, you observed yourself, and you said, well, it may have been a little disconnected with the swing, but you're watching it very differently than if you're playing in the game.
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of weird seeing yourself on the screen, but yeah, you can definitely learn.
This Friday, they're gonna kill you, no?
And full disclosure, the article did go into the high fastball fake, which you worked on.
Yes, yeah, that's it. That's a big one right there.
Hey guys, how do you work on that, Bryson? How do you work on getting better with the high fastball?
You can start by not swinging at him. I like it. Where's that at? High tees, machines. Kyle and JT are some of the best I've seen hit the high fastball, so I'm trying to watch them stuff.
Hey, Chaos, thanks for being here, man.
But last year kind of got back to the basics and gotten some better
I just put S and Y on. We're about 9 minutes out. Adam Ottavino 6-3 last year with a 2.06 ERA. Doing a little pregame interview here.
Yeah, change up for strikes.
Career ERA in 12 MLB seasons. Adam Ottavino with an ERA of 3.44.
Change up for strikes and the cutter, is that as an effort, I guess, to try and be someone that can be relied upon both lefties and righties?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've been there in the past. I'm trying to get there again because that's just more helpful for the team and, allows me to be used any way Buck would like. So any way I can do to make that a reality, I'm gonna go for it.
You mentioned the changeup and working on pitches for years. I know that changeup in particular is one that you've really put a lot of effort into over the last 3-4
They're
years.
talking about Adam Ottavino's different pitches he uses.
It was a number of years ago.
It's much better now. It's got good movement.
Appreciate that, Chaos. Yeah, that's what my channel was founded on. Baseball, especially New York Mets baseball. Adam Ottavino 6'5", 245. He looks so much smaller on television. Not for nothing.
They made that call. What did you like so much about the experience a year ago that made you want to come back so badly?
I don't know if there's anything in particular, specifically, but I mean, the overall package of everything last year was great. I had a lot of fun with the guys. Thought the organization supported us really, really well. We had a great year. We won a lot of games, gave ourselves a shot. Love playing in front of the fans here in New York. So all that stuff combined, it's a perfect fit for me.
Got a lot of guys that are going.
Adam's just saying how much fun he had last season. Did you have fun, bro? Because I feel like that series before the Padres series against the Braves was
getting ready to strap it on and just see if we can.
Adam, appreciate the time. Good luck with the WBC, and we'll see you when you get back.
Oh, Adam Ottavino's going to be in the WBC? Huh. I did not know that. Braves Mets coming up next. 6.5 minutes. I know it's spring training, but when we play the Braves at any portion, I'm always amped up for that. I feel like the Braves are our biggest threat. At least in our division. It feels like it's always going to come down to us and the Braves. I don't really look at the Marlins or the Nationals as a threat to be worried about. And the Phillies could always squeak by and squeak in and, I don't know. I think it's the Mets and the Braves that have the best chance at winning this division. Granted, you don't need to win the division to be in a World Series. We saw that last year with the Phillies, who closed out their season very well. At one point, the Mets were the only team above 500 in said division. So.
When you're a Delta Sky Miles member, the things you love can lead to so much more. Miles earned here and here.
YouTube just added a podcast feature. I don't know what the fuck that is. I have to check that out.
Because when your miles grow, so does your world. Go to delta.com
Podcast
to see how
feature.
Sky Miles can take what you love and make it more.
One thing you should really know when you choose Spectrum One is that you're getting a lot of things in one thing. You get fast and reliable Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi with state-of-the-art security, doors wide open, Tim, and unlimited mobile, all working together seamlessly. You know what the
That's interesting.
Very surprising.
5 minutes, boys. 5 minutes.
You missed it, Jason. Spectrum One. Internet, advanced Wi-Fi.
Oh, let's see. Switch over to the Phillies real quick. They're playing the Red Sox. It's 1-0 Boston. 3-1 count, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Phillies are pitching. Schwarber and Stott are doing a dual interview here. In front of the Green Monster is Schwarber.
Ping pong YouTube.
That's right. I have to perfect my shots. As I said, you guys are pretty good on this mic, so. They said you were pretty good on the mic.
Oh. Well, we had a long enough meeting to do it for you.
Yeah.
I jinxed it. I said, oh, this thing is going to take 25 seconds. And we're not
Way to go. Way to go. This game's supposed to be fast.
Yeah, speaking of that, Bryce, so how have you felt about pitch clock, etc.?
Download the MLB Ballpark app today.
All right, there's a look at the stadium there.
And here are today's pitchers presented by Toyota.
Pitchers today for the Mets: Carlos Busto, Mondizoka, Reyes. Hey, Drew Smith is going to be in this ball game, huh? So Carrasco getting the start. Drew Smith will probably be the closer. Drew Smith is the only left-hand pitcher listed today for the New York Mets.
We've got the spring training action coming up.
And they go right back to a commercial break. We are 3 minutes out, so this commercial break will probably be exactly 3 minutes, and then we'll get the start of the ball game. Chaos.
We definitely noticed it on double plays. You got a lot more base. Nice pitching away. You got a lot more base to work with, and especially how I tag straddling the base. It's definitely.
Schwarber's still doing an interview here.
So the former University of Virginia Cavalier, Gary pitches with the bases loaded and bounces one up there. He talked about a mental approach, and we literally watched this unfold at the College World Series a few years ago with mental and mechanical approaches in his last year there, and he burst through at the College World Series.
Who's on the mound here?
Running a little bit high. Schwarber, you tell
McGarry
us
for the
breakdown is between the
Phillies?
mental and the mechanical when it comes to baseball and the person's success.
All right, Mets are 2 minutes out.
Got my life back.
Carlos Cookie Carrasco is our starter today. Be interesting to see how he does. I know it's spring training, but it's my first time this spring training getting a look at him. I'm hoping he has no strains, no injuries. I hope he's on par. Last season, we put him in a lot of games where he had both sicknesses and mild injuries, and he just was horrible. So I hope we don't do that to him again this year.
You hungry? So hungry. The usual. Yeah. With the on the side though.
All right, 60 seconds. 60 seconds.
And forehead lines look better. The effects of Botox Cosmetic may spread hours to weeks after injection.
This is gonna be close.
30 seconds.
With our exclusive lightning bets, you can bet live on the next play.
30 seconds, boys.
Or build a live same-game parlay right in the middle of the action. Sign up now and get 5-second chance bets up to $100 each. Points bet. Your move.
All right, here we go. Carrasco warming up on the mound. Mets wearing the blue jerseys and the white pants. What's up, Con Man? Good to have you here, brother. Braves starting lineup: Wall, Grisham, Ozuna, Pilar, the former Met, White, Hudson, Castile, Denard, Dunand, actually. Sorry. Sanchez. Kevin Pilar, batting cleanup. Huh. 29 starts for Carrasco last season, was 15-7. 7 of those losses he was not himself. 3.97 ERA, 152 innings, 161 hits, 41 walks, 152 strikeouts, whip 1.33. Here we go, boys. Started today's ball game. First pitch from Cookie Carrasco on the way. Strike. Fastball, 92-mile-per-hour pitch, counts 0-1. Let's see how Carrasco does here with the pitch count. Swing and a miss. 86-mile-per-hour pitch, counts 0-2. There's Lindor in the background playing short. Next pitch here from Carrasco. Too low. 86-mile-per-hour pitch, counts 1-2. Next pitch. Pop that one up. Left field. Warning track. He's out. I didn't even see who that was. That was Cirola who got the out. He's in left, Pham center, Canna right, Lindor short, McNeil second, Vientos first, Escobar third, Carrasco on the mound, Narvaez is the Mets catcher today. I'm sorry if I butchered some of those names. I have a Long Island accent. All right, next man up for Carrasco. Here's the pitch. Strike, fastball, or is that a breaking ball? I think it was a breaking ball, 80-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 0-1. That's Grisham. Up at bat, played in 41 games last season. There's a hit there on right field. Foul. 92-mile-per-hour fastball, counts 0-2. Buck Showalter looks on from the Mets dugout. Tommy Pham looks on from center field. Next pitch. Popped up. Shallow right field. Canna tracks it. Gets the out after an 82-mile-per-hour pitch. 2 outs. One hit left field. One hit shallow right field. Both results in outs for the Mets defense. Next man up. Carrasco is ready. Here is the pitch. Number 8. Popped up. Foul. And backwards. 93-mile-per-hour fastball, counts 0-1. That's Ozuna. 23 homers last season. 56 RBI, 687 OPS, 226 average. Here's the pitch. Got a piece of that right field. That might be out of the park. No, warning track. At the wall. Canna gets the out. I thought that was going to be a home run. It said that's 3 up, 3 down for the Atlanta Braves. We'll head to our first commercial break, and then we'll get the first look of the day of the Mets offense. So you had a hit at right field. Then you had a hit at left field, then shallow right field, then at the warning track in right field. All 3 were quick outs for the Mets defense. That last one was very close to being a home run, though. Oh, let's just see if Carrasco could clean that up a bit. Granted, he went up against the top of the batting order today against the Braves. He's doing his best with that pitch count. And not much to report on him just yet. It was only one side, so I won't mad dog him just yet. Please like the stream if you haven't liked the stream. If you want to, it's entirely up to you. If you want to subscribe and ring the bell, feel free to do so. All those things help me out. They help me grow. I won't just be doing Mets spring training. I'll be doing Mets regular season games as well, as I did last year. I'm quite the Mets fan on a hustle here on YouTube, so the more support I can get, the better. And I also greatly appreciate that. I don't know who's leading off today. I don't know. I'm assuming Jeff McNeil is probably going to be the Mets lead off. Top of the second, the former Met, Kevin Pillar, is going to lead off, by the way. I didn't even know Kevin Pillar was still around. I haven't seen him since that game in Pittsburgh. It's actually Tommy Pham who leads off, then McNeil, then Lindor, Alonso, Escobar, Canna, Vientos, Cirola, Narvaez. So Tommy Pham will be the leadoff man here for the Metropolitans. McNeil, Lindor, Alonso, Escobar, Narvaez, I think, are all going to be in the WBC. Kobe Allard, 10 games last season, ERA 7.21, 1 save, 21 inning. He just said something to the catcher. something's not working.
They're yelling for a ball because he didn't throw the pitch. But this is one of those extenuating circumstances that the umpires can.
So they're saying he didn't have a ball to warm up with. That's weird.
Just pointed to his watch and called the ball. Interesting. I thought if it was an equipment breakdown that they would.
And they're going to call that a ball. So they weren't calling for a ball. They were calling the single ball. The signal a ball. And then another ball. Counts 2-0 for Tommy Pham. So the pitcher must have done something. They're penalizing him because his thing in his ear wasn't working. And because he wasn't set, they charged the ball. And then that goes foul. So now the count's 2-1 for Tommy Pham. That's interesting. I thought equipment malfunction, the pitcher would be given grace, but no. That's low and inside. Counts 3-1 after an 85-mile-per-hour pitch. I guess there's no way of really knowing, like, hey, it was a equipment malfunction. Swing and a miss from Pham, 84-mile-per-hour pitch, full count. For Tommy Pham, the dude who smacked Jock Peterson last season over fantasy football stats or something. Next pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's a sinker, 91-mile-per-hour pitch, one away. Braves manager there looks on. 47 years in the Atlanta organization. He's been coaching longer than I've been alive. Okay. Next man up is Jeff McNeil. Here we go. Batting left. Ball too high. Inside and high. Counts 1-0.
Gary, with all the changes along the league and kind of coaching you have in uniform on the bench, the Braves
next pitch. A little bit too high. 84-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 2-0. Jeff McNeil, 148 games. Led the league with a batting average of .326, 9 homers, 62 RBIs, 836 OPS. Next pitch. They're going to call that a strike. 84-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 2-1. Feel free to like the stream. Smash the like button if you want. 2-1 count for McNeil. My back is killing me. Pop that one up. Shallow left. Playable. Jeff McNeil will be out. Ozuna on the out. 2 outs. Buck Showalter with his shades on looks on from the Mets dugout. Expressionless. Who's coming up? Lindor. Is that why we're cheering? He's really become a beloved superstar for the Mets. He had that one season, not last year, but the year before with the thumbs down stuff, and now he's absolutely loved. Lindor looks down a strike. 86-mile-per-hour pitch, counts 0-1. 161 games last season. He had 26 home runs and 107 RBIs. I believe he set quite a few records with those RBIs. Next pitch, it'll be pitch 11. Little too low and outside. 1-1 count. Darryl Strawberry is in the Mets dugout. Darryl Strawberry looking... he actually looks very, very healthy. 1-1 count for Lindor. You know, he had his struggles with alcohol. And there's a ball there. Error there from the pitcher. He did not throw the pitch in time. They'll charge it a ball. 2-1 count now for Lindor, rocking the orange shades. Next pitch. Cracked it back over the head of the catcher. 92-mile-per-hour pitch. 2-2 count here for Lindor.
That's a lot of pressure to put on the umpires once the regular season starts. But we'll see.
Lindor cracks that one up. Center, playable in the sun. Lindor is out. So 1-2-3 inning for both pitchers. Remember, after the commercial break, top of the second, the former New York Met, Kevin Pillar. I'll give you a quick story while we're in commercial break. I had a rough go of it. I had some personal crises that I was going through. And my better half, Courtney, got us tickets in Pittsburgh. She paid for the hotel, and she got us tickets for the Mets 7-line game against the Pittsburgh Pirates to cheer me up. And, we went out. We traveled for summer. Seth Lugo and Edwin Diaz had an absolute breakdown. The Mets were winning that game like 6-0. It gets up to 6-5 with 2 outs, and I believe 2-man on. Kevin Pillar was playing outfield. Edwin Diaz gave up that hit. Kevin Pillar almost jumped into my lap. He smashed both his knees on the bars that keep you from going on the field, the perimeter. Smashed both his knees, almost landed in my lap trying to make the play. Couldn't make the catch. It was a walk-off victory.
My cholesterol is borderline. I figure I can worry
For the Pirates, and the Pirates fans gave me the business. Because we were in the stands with the Mets 7-line, we were talking smack. Walk-off homer to close the game. That was the one time where I've seen Edwin Diaz blow a save. That was the one time where I thought Edwin Diaz was going to come in and get the job done. That was just about 2 seasons ago. But I remember the effort Kevin Pillar gave. This guy's jumping through the air, leaping, almost into the stands, and both knees hit metal bars, and it made the noise, like, dong, it made the noise. This dude was, like, hunched over. He also hit his stomach on the railing. I was like, man, he gave a great effort. Speaking of the devil, here we go. There was a ball there. Something happened. Kevin Pillar swinging a miss. Now, after an 83-mile-per-hour pitch, we got a 1-1 count. Kevin Pillar steps back into the box. He has to be because he had 2 seconds to get back in. There's the 8-second rule. This will be pitch 12 from Carrasco. That's in the dirt. Counts 2-1. That was also the year where Kevin Pillar got hit in the face. Remember that? 97 home runs in his career of over 1,000 games. That's a ball on the outside. 91-mile-per-hour pitch. Carrasco falls behind. Counts 3-1. Apparently he had shoulder surgery June 1st, or January 1st, excuse me. And he's walked. So the former Met walked by his former teammate. Goes the first. And there's a fan there by the microphones booing by Gary Cohen, so they shut the mic off. All right, here is White coming up to bat. Takes a strike. 91-mile-per-hour pitch, counts 0-1. 47 games last season. Eli White, 200 batting average, 3 homers, 10 RBIs, 579 for an OPS. Counts 0-1. Next pitch. Strike. 91-mile-per-hour pitch. 0-2 count. Go Yankees. Go Yankees, Loopy. That's in the dirt. 86-mile-per-hour pitch, counts 1-2 for White. White's taking a glance over at his bench. I don't think he'd bunt, right? No. Playing for a job. Oh my God, there's a massive hit. It's going and it's out of here. Cookie Carrasco gives up a 2-run home run to White. The Braves draw first blood and go up 2-0, top of the second. That's what he was looking at. He gave a glance over his bench. He's like, I saw something. We saw Alonso do that 3 games ago, I believe. Damn it, Carrasco. Well, it's better that he gets this out of the system now in spring training, I guess. Damn. And there's a hit there. Gets by Jeff McNeil. Rolls up center. Tommy's got to play it. Hold the man on first. I didn't even see who that was. No outs and a man on first for the ATL. Braves. Nice slider. Ryan Castillo almost gets hit in the elbow, goes ball. You know, it would be nice if in any game that I watch Cookie Carrasco, he doesn't give up a home run in the first 2 innings. Ball inside, counts 2-0. What's up, B? What's up, Joe? Good to see you all here. Feel free to like the stream when you get a chance. Next pitch. Got a piece of that. It's a foul. 85-mile-per-hour pitch. 1-2 count for Castillo. Castillo sounds like a men's cologne. Awesomeness Sports, great to see you again. Happy Thursday afternoon, my guy. Not a whole lot, Joe. I'm just chilling. Knicks are on fire. Yeah, I did the Knicks game last night. That was actually a lot of fun. I'm really a Lakers fan, and I occasionally root for the Nets, but I'll tell you, Julius Randle is really growing on me. As is Brunson. Popped up in foul territory. Playing it is Vientos, and he gets the out. 1 away. Yeah, Castile sounds like a brand of men's cologne. Knicks, they still play. Yo, Knicks had a great game. Aren't the Knicks on like a 7-game win streak or something? They're on a win streak since hiring Hart. Since they brought in Hart, Brunson's former college teammate. Yes, and they play well. Yeah, they do, Guardian. Joe's telling you they're playing well. Dunand up at bat, swing and a miss. 90-mile-per-hour pitch, counts 0-1. He played in AAA, 214 average last year, 6 homers, 24 RBI, 655 OPS. You should do the Duke game. I actually might. So I'm doing the Mets game that afternoon, and I may do the John Jones.
Others examples, the kind of behind the scenes stuff that David
0-2 count.
so much as the captain of the Mets.
And a strike.
That's the second out.
Second out of this inning. Let's just hope Carrasco doesn't give up any more home runs early here. Just came into my stream. It's 2-0. Braves, top of the second. Braves batting with a man on first and 2 outs. Next man up, Sanchez takes a 90-mile-per-hour pitch, and it's called a ball. Counts 1-0. He played in 17 games last season. He had a batting average of 108, no homers, 2 RBIs, 322 OPS. This umpire is squeezing. LOL, the heckler. Oh, you guys hear the heckler in the background there? Yeah, Gary Cohen even said something about it. He's like, oh, God, we got this kind of fan here. This kind of fan here today. Strike, 1-1 count. Yeah, I hear him in the mic, yeah. Oh, true that, Cass. Hit over to McNeil, over to first. Vientos gets the out. That retires the side. Leadoff man, I believe, is Alonso. After this commercial break, Mets have some work to do. You know, it'd be great whenever I do a play-by-play, whether it's spring training, regular season, postseason, where Cookie Carrasco doesn't give up a 2-run home run within the first 2 innings. Like, he does drive me crazy with that. He did that a lot last year. I know he had some games where he was ill, where he had an injury, but it's like, dude, like, you're giving chance after chance. You're one of our starters. You've got to be clutch, man. We can't have games where you come out there and in the first 2 innings we know what kind of game you're going to have. You know what I mean? What do you think of the pitch clock? Puts the Mets back. I like it. I like it a lot. Don't have time to hang today. Headed to work, but just wanted to say let's go Mets. Good to see you, Nick. It's been like a month or 2 since I've seen you. Have a great day at work. Thanks for popping in. Nick is also a Mets fan, so good to see you because it's been several weeks. I hope you're doing well.
So hungry.
I honestly like the pitch clock. I've come across a lot of my subscribers. They're like, oh, bro, we hate it. But I love it. I love it because the streams, and don't get me wrong, I love streaming, but it's like, There's been times like last season, I was here in a regular season game, didn't go to extra innings for almost 5 hours. So I like how the games are a little bit shorter. You know, pitchers have actually have to move. They actually have to have a pace. They don't get to walk off the mound and look at the sky and take 100, different looks and 100 different signal calls before they throw a pitch.
Pete Alonso leads off for the Mets in the home second against Colby Allard.
What are you asking about Vivid Seats? I have never used Vivid Seats. I always use StubHub. Alonso takes a ball, counts 1-0. He had a season-leading RBIs, 131 for Alonso last season. Took a ball and then a strike, counts 1-1. Is it free or something? What is free? I'm not sure what you're asking me, Joe. 91-mile-per-hour pitch, strike for Alonso, counts 1-2, steps out of the box, steps right back in. Mauricio is a dog, yeah. Oh, if you buy 10 tickets, the 11th ticket is free? Takes a ball there, did Alonso, counts 2-2. Mauricio is definitely a dog, without question. Alonso asked for time at the 10-second mark. You're allowed to do that. Mauricio, when we drafted him, he weighed 160 pounds. Now he's 210, solid muscle. Another ball there, so full count for Alonso.
There's really no deception in terms of holding the ball the same way there is after you've called time the way Scherzer did the other day, holding in the stretch. Escobar and Canada follow for the Mets in the second.
Alonso pops that one up. It just goes foul on the left side there. Wow, it went out of the park and almost hit a fan.
Big smile on his face. The start that Pete Alonso's gotten on.
So I'm in single A, Blue Claws. Philly affiliate. Yeah, he's a beast, huh? Full count. Apparently that just missed. That's a ball. Alonso's going to go to first. It looked like a strike at first glance. I'll take it. Also, Alonso looks a little leaner. He didn't lose his size, like his good size when it comes to muscle and, all that jazz. But he definitely looked like he shedded some fat, which I'm cool with. Never mind, the Mets couldn't hit their way out of a paper bag. Bruins. Take that quick money. You mean Braves? Definitely a strike. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Joe. Counts 0-1. Eduardo Escobar, that's who's up at bat. Cracks it. Fouled it. Down the third baseline into that left corner there. 0-2 count. Mets downgraded from last season? We'll find out. We'll find out in the regular season. We'll see how much Verlander has in the tank. They got the prospects, so we'll see. Ball on the outside for Eduardo.
Back from 2 years on the sidelines with the Achilles injury, and you've got Colby Allard. All of them are in that mix.
1-2 count.
Depth for the Braves.
Well, if Soroka comes back and is healthy, that changes the entire equation. I mean, because he was budding as a staff ace before he blew out his Achilles at Citi Field.
Foul. Counts 1-2.
During the 2020 season.
Oh, you bet Boston tonight. I got you. Boston also has a pretty good basketball team. Tatum doing work.
Rough year last year. Elder came up and impressed for a little while, so they've got some choices to make.
1-2 count.
Escobar goes down.
And Escobar goes down swinging.
Allard has his second strikeout, 1 out in the second. This about Spencer Strider.
I mean, Loopy's not wrong. Loopy's not wrong when it comes to the Mets not hitting. That series against the Braves, and then when they got into the playoffs with the wild card against the Padres, did they get one hit? That was fucking embarrassing, bro. There's a hit over to center. He's out.
He didn't even win the Rookie of the Year. He wasn't even the best just a rookie.
So 2 outs and a man on first.
Finished second to Michael Harris in the Rookie of the Year ballot. There's the Braves starting pitching last year.
You know, I haven't played video games since like 2007, bro. The last game I played was for, I think, Xbox 360. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six 2 SWAT.
Off to a nice start this spring. 4 hits, including a couple of doubles, and he rolls one out to short when Vaughn Grissom makes the play. And that retires the side. A walk and one.
No, I'm just talking, by the way, he was out, 3 outs. I'm just talking about when we played the Padres, we didn't really hit at all. I think we had 1 hitter. But yeah, it's a new year, and I'm expecting a lot out of our batters this year. Especially with Vogelbach being the DH, getting another chance. I'm expecting a lot out of a Lindor and Alonso. Nimmo as well. Nimmo got fucking paid. So I'm expecting a lot. I also envision Brett Beatty getting some playing time. Francisco Alvarez probably getting some playing time. So all these guys that are prospects, all these guys that are veterans that have been paid, all the guys that have been here for longer than 3 seasons, I'm expecting a lot out of them. At the end of the day, just want them to do the job. I said the same thing about Edwin Diaz 2 years ago. Last season, he was the best closer in baseball. So.
Tender and creamy, award-winning Goya beans. Mixed with savory and fresh vegetables.
Yeah, I feel you, Nick.
Oh. Smooth. Perfect for a hearty and flavorful vegetable.
Yeah, you know, I was upset about that too because all season long, it was the 1-2 punch, DeGrom and Scherzer, with help from Bassett. And Bassett at the beginning of the season talked a lot of shit, man. I don't care about the name on the back of your jersey. I'm coming for you. Okay, Bassett, where was that in the playoffs? Or the series before against the Braves? Jose Buto on the mound. 28 games, 25 starts. Double A, Triple A. Counts 0-1. For Atlanta, counts 0-2.
Had a note today about the Mets starting rotation. With Verlander, Scherzer.
Yeah, I agree with you, Nick.
Tama, you got 4 starters, 34 years of age or older.
As my dad would say, put pen to paper. 1-2 count. Put pen to paper.
And the other way, that's a base hit.
And that's going to be a base hit there. And actually, it's a double. Yeah, and Scherzer had one at the highest of levels. Scherzer was with the Nationals. I mean, you got to look at it like this, though, too. Like, in the last 10 years, the Nationals have a World Series victory. The Braves have a World Series victory. And the Phillies were in the World Series last year. So now it's time for the Mets to get it going, bro. We got an owner that's spending a lot of money. Let's get it going. Fallon back for Grisham.
Oh, wow. Glavine and El Duque reached 40. Traxel was 35.
It's the Mets and the Marlins that, you know,
And they each threw at least 100 innings. Of course,
haven't been in one in the last, I don't know, what, 5 seasons? Mets haven't won one since 86. It's time, man. 1-1 count. I'm just tired of looking at, like, there's a hit there on the right side of the field, and that's going to bring a runner home. Rolls up right field. Actually, he's going to get held at third. So man on first and third for the Braves, no outs. I'm looking at it like, yeah, Phillies fans are annoying. I'm looking at it like, I'm tired of the drought. for the Knicks, for the Jets, for the Islanders, for the Mets. I mean, look at all the other teams in New York too. In regards to the New York Jets and the New York Knicks, they haven't won shit. It's been all Big Brother if you think about it. It's been the Giants and the Yankees winning fucking everything.
As well, I think they brought up players, didn't know what they were going to get, and they looked like instant major leaguers right away.
0-1 count here for Ozuna. Throw over to second, not in time. Throw to home, not in time. Damn, Mets, you got it. You're gonna have to learn how to get the steal, man. Get the steal out. Is what I'm trying to say. All spring training long, they can't get the dude out that's stealing second. Get that steal out at second. Fucking Christ. And they didn't even get the one at home. Braves score, they go up 3-0. 1-1 count here for Ozuna.
Great job by McNeil to shorten the distance and come in on the grass to take that throw. And he made a good throw himself.
So we're gonna miss 1-2 count.
Very hard to fake a throw second on your knees, right? If you come up and look like you're going to throw a second and fake it and throw back to third, you get him. But on your knees, you're giving it away. Get wall.
Yeah, I know, but the Mets have struggled all season long trying to get that out at second. All right, Ozuna strikes out. One out.
Just getting back to Grissom for a moment. You know,
Back hurts.
about Grissom that scouts have had throughout his minor league career is whether he is deft enough defensively to be an everyday shortstop.
He's a big kid. Every bit of 6'2", 6'3".
He did fine playing second base in Albies.
Pilar back up at bat, takes a strike, counts 0-1.
But they've still got Orlando Arcia on this.
Spring training growing pains. Yeah, I've been saying it since I started doing the spring training games this season. better to get all the errors out now instead of regular season. Hey Travis, damn, the Bruins really trying hard for Stanley Cup this year. They just true that. Yeah, I just had a Bruins guy in the chat before, Nicole. Good to see you, Nicole. 0-2 count here for the former Met. Kevin Pilar steps out of the box, and then he'll step back in. You know what grinds my gears? Taiwan Walker and Dom Smith with the enemy. Hit there for Kevin Pilar. To short. Out at third. Good job, Eduardo. 2 outs. 2 outs, but man on first.
Anything to your right, you are supposed to hold. Now, maybe Grissom thought that was hit light enough that maybe he'd be able to beat that throw to third base, and that Lindor would.
All right, let's get this out here because we're going to have some work to do. Next man up. Pop that one up. Is it playable, please? Nah, it's going to go behind the dugout, sort of. Row 6. 0-1 count. Who would you run? With the play in front of him? I don't know. You are playing against or non-proven talent today. The Braves have a starter in the lineup. They also have a top prospect in the lineup. I wouldn't say it's completely unproven talent. Fouling back counts 0-2. Yes, Joseph is a die-hard Braves fan, for those of you that don't know. See, I don't just mod Mets fans. I've got fans, subscribers here that are fans of other teams that are moderators. Joseph Recap is a Braves fan. Hit over towards right field. Out. Yeah, I agree. We're not playing against your starting lineup, no. But Ozuna's out there. You got the top prospect out there who's trying to get signed at
Coverage begins tomorrow.
or some playing time on shortstop. I forgot his name.
At Catholic Health, when we see our island, we see extraordinary life. The most extraordinary of which
3 outs.
it's because our Catholic faith places
Mets will be up after this commercial break with some work to do.
all people. It's the inspiration for our exceptional medical care with unmatched.
Yeah, I mean, we had Carrasco out there for 1 inning, and he fucking did what he did. We don't have our,
neighbor to us all. Long live.
we don't have top pitchers out there right now. We got Jose, who's been fucking giving up everything left and right in spring training. What's the Mets rotation this year? It's Scherzer, Verlander. The Ghost is his nickname, I think. Jose and Carrasco. Hey, look, there's David Wright there. David Wright, 4th captain in New York Mets history, doing a little interview.
It's great to see you as always. I know we were talking on the field a little bit before the game, but what is life like for David Wright right now?
We talk on my terms.
Yeah, MLB spring training is like NFL preseason. It's borderline meaningless. You just get a look at some players that you may need down the road if somebody gets injured in the season, and you just give your veterans, your starters, some live reps just to get loose and ready for the season.
Speaking of the kids in the sports, you were showing us some videos of your 2-year-old son. I have never seen a swing like that from a kid that's even 6 or 7, let alone 2.
I know my wife must have been one heck of a.
Said Rolla up at bat.
You know, it's.
Do they call that a strike?
I was like, check out my kid. You know.
I'm here to see Mauricio. You and me both. You and me both.
He broke a chandelier.
That guy is going to be a problem. Counts 0-1. Swing and a miss. Counts 0-2.
You know, a kid just loves to play sports and loves baseball and loves Met baseball. So
I really wanted to beat the Yankees last year, man. I really wanted to take the series, but I think we finished like 2-2, right? We beat them twice and we lost to them twice. I can't remember what the stat was. We have Acuna and Rosario playing in the WC later this month. Mets have like 5 players.
Close friends or teammates like that just aren't here anymore, whether it's retired or traded or signed elsewhere. So I don't have that kind of inside track that I used to of like the vibe of the team and like who's doing what.
Counts 2-2.
That inside information, but I certainly miss it. But I follow it. 4 o'clock. I'm out on the West Coast, so 4 o'clock's tough with the kid duties. But I usually follow on my phone or with my youngest now, he's going to want to watch the game, so maybe that's my excuse to break away and at 4 o'clock and watch some baseball.
Yeah, they're still doing a David Wright interview, by the way.
Is it like now, as you're
My grandma used to say I look like him when I cut my hair short and don't have a beard. Foul and back, count stays full.
After playing, are you somebody that thinks often about the game and misses the day-to-day, or is that not quite where you are right now?
Yeah, not everybody wants to play in it. Not everybody wants to play in it. It's fine. Popped up here. Shallow center, playable. In the sun, he's out. 1 away. Yeah, he was. He was a class act. He was the 4th Mets captain in franchise history. I remember when he finally came back from the injury and he ended up fouling out, I think. But, like, his last at-bat was for his daughter. Swing and a miss there from Navarez. Yeah, I could see that, Joseph. Recap. I could see that. Counts 0-1. Strike. Counts 0-2. 91-mile-per-hour pitch. Good little variety from the Braves pitcher today. 0-2 count. Next pitch. Strike. Got him. Excuse me. 2 outs.
Did you have that conversation, and what was the message you were trying to get across to the prospects?
They're 2 impressive young players, both physically, where I'm talking to these guys, and Like I'm looking up, like they're towering
Next
over
man
me,
up.
and they're just, such good
Are we
shape.
back up to
But
Tommy
what impressed
Pham?
me most was the maturity, their
Think.
confidence level.
Yeah.
These are two guys, and I was explaining to them.
85-mile-per-hour pitch is the ball.
You look around, and obviously there's a lot of talent around this team, but in my opinion,
Counts 1-0. Excuse me.
fans in the city really
Next
rally
pitch.
behind
Got a piece of that hit over towards third. It's playable. Chuck it to first. And Pham is out by a lot. 3 outs. That's the end of 3. Score still 3-0 Atlanta.
This is the one drawback, that it's a quick interview with you, but it's great.
Yeah, that's who's on the mound right now, Joe. So
Safe travels back home, and we'll see.
I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back.
All right, guys, we're through 3. The Mets trail the Braves 3-0.
The cloud makes it possible to expand your infrastructure, but to make it powerful enough to connect your data wherever it is, you need CDW and NetApp. CDW experts will work with you to understand your needs, then customize a NetApp cloud services solution to integrate data management for all your clouds, helping reduce spend, improve security, control data 24/7, and automatically detect anomalies. In the cloud, at least. NetApp makes efficient cloud management possible. CDW makes it powerful.
This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get up and get into Ford F-150, part of F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight. All amped up and ready for work or play. Plus, there's a great selection in stock and ready for delivery today. So get into Ford Truck Month and see what a good Ford tough truck can do for you. This Truck Month, get the Ford F-150 with 0% financing for 48 months plus $1,000 bonus cash. For more offers, visit buyfordnow.com.
Are all you gonna be watching the WBC?
This is gonna be close. But it looks like
Not only will I be watching, I'll probably be streaming. I think it's in like 2 weeks, right?
with our exclusive lightning bets, you can bet live on the next play, minute by minute, or build a live same-game parlay right in the middle of the
It's at
action.
11
Right
p.m.
now, you get 5-second chance bets up to $100 each. Points bet, your move.
Tuesday, March 7th.
You know, if I can
11.
tell you,
What?
the mini helmet is so much more efficient than the little paper cups.
What the fuck is the schedule?
Kids, right? They don't leak nearly the same way. From getting all over your hands.
That can't be right.
Quick. What's in that paper?
Well,
Hudson takes a ball.
I'm thinking about Keith and his cotton candy aversion. I wonder whether he had an Italian ice.
5 a.m., 6 a.m. I don't know. I don't know what the schedule is yet.
Second inning for Jose Buto, who was victimized by the double steal.
Why? Because he beat up that girl, Joseph? Ball. And then another ball. Counts 3-0. That's Jose still on the mound. There's a strike there. 94-mile-per-hour fastball. Counts 3-1. I can't believe we're 53 minutes in and we're in the 4th. There's been time where we've been an hour in and we're still in bottom of the 2nd. Swing and a miss, full count. Ray wants to play in the WBC? No, he's not. And I will not be watching WBC. All right, B. Full count here for Hudson. Got him. Struck him out with the fastball. Second strikeout for Buto.
Then throws a couple of zeros and the Mets catch up. That's right. Then he gives up another 3-run homer to Ballman in the 4th, and the Mets are behind.
Next man up.
Nate Fisher comes out of the bullpen.
Fisher?
His banker's office.
No. Castile. 0 for 1. Foul out in the 2nd. Why did they say Fisher? Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball. 96-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 1-1. I still think Castile sounds like a brand of men's cologne from the 1990s. Get your Castile. Smell like the everyman. Make her want you more. Now on sale at Macy's. I don't know why I did this gesture, but strike there. Counts 1-2. Thank you for the thumbs up. Ball there, counts 2-2.
Had a case of gastritis in spring training that maybe
Go Team USA
played without
indeed,
quite as much
Joseph.
power because he wasn't able to
Way too high.
keep the weight
Full
on,
count.
keep the strength up over the first couple of months of the season.
Well, that makes sense now. I don't know if you remember this.
Marcana's talking to somebody in the... I don't know what he's laughing about. I don't know. Doing something in the outfield. Foul on the right side and back. 95-mile-per-hour pitch. Count stays full.
More power kind of guy, and now we have the answer.
So I think
I'm streaming again tomorrow
13 home runs last year, 13.
for the Mets game. And then probably at night for the Knicks versus Heat, by the way. There's a hit over to McNeil. And he catches it after a 96-mile-per-hour pitch. 2 outs. Wow.
He lost his thumb guard that Castillo.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, it wasn't a piece of the
No.
It was just the thumb guard.
Thought I was seeing flakes of that, and you're right.
Yep, born and raised in the USA myself. Never left New York. Ball on the outside, counts 1-0. Yeah, tomorrow I'm doing the Mets game, and then at nighttime I'll probably do the Knicks game.
And then they wear him because
Saturday I'm doing the Mets game, and then at nighttime I may do the John Jones fight.
that thumb, it's so painful that
There was a ball
point where you
and a strike
hit without pain,
for
unless you cushion it
Dunand.
for a period of time until it gets better. And
Counts
that's
1-1.
used to wearing it.
Well, the one guy who comes to mind who's worn it as a
Swing and a miss.
Justin Turner.
Looks like a slider.
He's got that thumb guard on every
1-2 count.
In fact, it's gonna be weird seeing Justin in a Red Sox jersey.
All right, looks like Jose's in a bit of a groove right now. I like to see that.
A guy who left the
Offense has got some work to do, though.
career.
That's low. He's going to...
Went around, so
Oh, he went around. He went around. Never mind.
with a couple of strikeouts.
It was low, but he swung at it. Swung at it. So 3 outs. Commercial break. Alex Rodriguez nephew.
Perfect. Nice.
I knew somebody who met Alex Rodriguez, and he said he was an absolute dick. He was charging kids like at an autograph signing like $350, and he was a dick. Like honestly, like I would have just asked for my money back if the guy was being a dick. Like you're famous, people fucking look up to you. You're charging an arm and a leg for an autograph. People come out to see you because they want to meet you. You're gonna be a fucking dick.
All superior
Okay.
platforms. We're using Go City.
We pay one price for as many sites as we want in places like London, Paris, Santiago, and more.
And we're saving a ton.
You know who else is a dick? Kevin James. Kevin James. I've heard bad stories about him. Here's what it is. You know, there's a an expression: never meet your heroes. Grubhub commercial. Feel free to subscribe and hit the like button if you've not yet done so while we're in commercial. Heading to the bottom of the 4th. Mets down 3-0. They got some work to do here. I'll keep my fingers crossed that Mauricio, excuse me, hits another home run. Game's moving right along, though. That's what I like to see. Come out of commercial. You know, they draw such a decent crowd there of families. Are they like not going to school during this time? Like, there's a lot of kids there that look like they could be. Look, there's teenagers there that like, why aren't you in high school right now? Did your parents let you take off for today? Are you cutting? Are you cutting class? McNeil takes a strike, counts 0-1.
2021, so 2021 was his first major league season.
Cracked it towards first. Playable at first. McNeil out by a lot at first. 1 away. Dylan Dodd. A, double A, triple A, 26 games, 12-9 record, ERA 3.36. He's on the mound right now
And he throws 95. So
for the Braves. Next man up, Lindor. Ball on the outside, fastball, 94-mile-per-hour pitch, counts 1-0. Lindor is 0 for 1 today, flew out in the very first. Low, ball, 83-mile-per-hour pitch, counts 2-0.
That's a huge amount for the minors.
Appreciate that. I'll be here, Joe.
And I have no idea why that is. Because we haven't kept young pitchers any healthier by throwing them fewer innings.
Oh, my God. I didn't know that happened. That's embarrassing, B. Another ball there. Another ball. Counts 3-1 for Francisco Lindor. That's embarrassing, B. Lindor cracks it over to left field. Tozuna rolls up. Lindor is on first base. Thank you, Lindor, for doing something. So a single there for Lindor. Lindor is leaving in a few days for the WBC. That's also why he has his hair blonde. They're all dyeing their hair blonde. Alonso takes a ball low and outside, 93-mile-per-hour pitch, counts 1-0. Alonso is the DH, 271, 40 homers, 131 RBIs, 869 OPS. The most RBIs record he also had. I said that before. And strike, counts 1-1. Former Panthers owners died today. Ah, that sucks. 1-1 is the count. Lindor cracks that one, goes flying foul, third base side. 83-mile-per-hour pitch, counts 1-2. That's a decent crowd there. I know it's not the biggest stadium, but that's a decent crowd for a Thursday 1:10 game. All the families there. Swing and a miss from Alonso. Goes down swinging. 94-mile-per-hour pitch. 2 outs. Dylan Dodd is his name. Dylan Dodd. That's who's on the mound for Atlanta.
Well, these young pitchers for the Braves are guys that you're going to see at some point. Maybe
That's what I meant. I meant to say Alonso.
when they need some help.
I don't know why I'm fucking up their names today. Well, here we go. Eduardo Escobar comes up to bat. Cracked it, and he broke his bat. Finds the hole. Move Lindor to second. He's going to go to third. First to third is Lindor. Escobar on third. 2-man on. Tying run comes up to bat. I don't know. I won't hold my breath. But that was a great broken bat single there for Eduardo. Good hustle there in spring training from Lindor. Next man up. Mark Canha. Yeah, Lindor's on third. Eduardo's on first. Mark Canha up at bat, takes a ball, counts 1-0. He's 0 for 1 today. Flew out in the second inning. Did Canha. Now the ball there to Canha, counts 2-0. Canha can't take all his time in between pitches like he did last year. Lindor leading off on third.
What I find funny, I know you and I both drive faster than we probably should.
Strike to Canha, counts 2-1.
85-year-old grandmother in the other car. I'm like, well, wait a minute.
Well, the problem that you run into in Florida, it seems like
Swing and a miss from Canha. Come on, bro. 94-mile-per-hour pitch, 2-2 count. Don't leave two stranded, Canha. Canha steps out of the box. He does have a little time this time. He has a packed parking lot there behind the beach house. Cracked it. Fouled it.
our good friend Stuart Hayham at Ferrari of Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, I saw her. I saw the highlights on SportsCenter and First Take this morning, Joseph.
And let me tell you something. Yeah, it was fun.
Hopefully KD could stay healthy. Here's the pitch to Canha. Cracked it up. Fouled it back. 94-mile-per-hour pitch. The count stays 2-2 for Mark Canha.
Me that I was worried about. It was everybody else. So I scared my wife to death.
Is Starling Marte still recovering from an injury?
Taking a little hard corner into traffic, and you know, it was a great.
Canha pops it up. Center. It's playable. We're gonna leave him stranded. 3 outs.
Canha flies out to center field.
That's the end of 4. At the top of the 5th. Look at Gary Cohen driving the sports car there. Oh, must be nice, Gary. Must be nice. What does Gary Cohen make a year?
The highest survival rates in the country. At NYU Langone, the nation's #1 hospital for neurology and neurosurgery.
Optimum Business gives you
He probably makes good money.
secure internet with speeds up to 1 gig and built-in cybersecurity for just $65 a month. Get Optimum Business for the support your business needs.
Please subscribe. Please ring the bell. Please hit that thumbs up button when you get a chance, boys.
Go faster on more devices with Optimum. Upgrade your internet speed to 1 gig and stay connected on award-winning internet with 99.9% reliability for even greater whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Go from faster 1 gig Optimum internet to achieving more throughout the year. Call 866-200-7037. Go to optimum.com/1gig or visit your local store today. Introducing Treasury accounts on public.com. You can get a 4.8% yield when you move your cash.
I didn't even know Kevin Pillar was even still around, Joseph. I didn't know dude was even still around.
Earn a higher yield than a high-yield savings account and get 4.8% on your cash with the Treasury
When
account.
players leave my team, I don't really tend to
All of your investing, all in one place. Public.com.
follow them immensely after they leave.
Save up to 80% off at Carato Suits semi-annual clearance sale. Suits as low as $79.99. Every other suit in the store is buy one suit, get 2 free. Plus,
Like Kenny Galladay of the Giants, I'll never follow him ever again.
on sale during the semi-annual clearance sale. Now at Carato Suits.
That guy was a waste of a roster space last
As
season.
Ronnie Mauricio joined Brett Beatty in the conversation about the Mets' future at third base. Here, the latest discussion.
All right, coming out of commercial break, top of the 5th.
You get your podcasts.
3-0, Braves.
Well, speaking of
Well, Brett Beatty's going to check in for the Mets.
third base, and
Oh, Drew Smith is on the mound, so they're not using him towards the end. They're going to use him now.
left field.
Drew Smith.
The folks with the Venezuelan.
I do remember that. That was scary, B. Counts 1-0. And at that point of the season, the Mets were already depleted
Might be needed there on occasion, and so Buck Showalter.
due to injuries.
Those reps.
I mean, there's going to be a lot of players because there's so
Counts 1-0. Counts 1-0.
all of these different
That's Sanchez up at bat. Counts 1-1. He's showing bunt! And it goes ball, and he almost hit him.
hit and places the order and they've never hit.
Counts 2-1. Remember when Kevin Pillar almost jumped in my lap, B?
I know he's played third.
A little bit of exaggeration there, but he did jump into the stands. Or attempt to.
He's played,
Counts 2-1.
43 games, 28 starts in left field. But it's been a while. It was with Minnesota in 2017 the last time he did it. Drew Smith is on the pitch for the Mets, and I have to tell you, I did a double take when he took them out.
Cracked it, fouled it, full count for Sanchez. Drew Smith, 44 games last season, 3.33 ERA, 46 innings, 38 hits, 15 walks, 53 strikeouts, 9 home runs allowed. He was also part of that combined no-hitter, right?
I asked Drew about that. I said it used to be that
Fouling back, keep it a full count.
in the 60s, they wanted to get rid of them as fast as possible, but
Oh, I thought I told you.
you get a lot of guys.
Yeah, it was like 2 seasons ago when the Mets gave up
Over 67, his whole Mets
the
career,
save with Edwin Diaz in Pittsburgh.
especially relief pitchers.
He jumped into the stands to try to catch it, and he couldn't.
Sanchez draws a walk.
And the Pittsburgh Pirates ended up winning.
When I first
All right, Drew walks Sanchez to first.
The guy that came to mind was the late Jeff Innes, who wore number 40 for his Mets career.
One of the greatest guys you could ever be around, and a great Met, had some great numbers, and we just recently lost
So
him
Drew
last
walked
year.
him.
Terrific guy. He always told us, Jeff did, when he was a ball player, that his real dream
Walls up at bat for Atlanta.
join the FBS
Fastball goes ball. Counts 1-0. Forrest Wall, the DH, 1 for 2, double run and a stolen base. He's doing work today.
And now Smith pitching in the fifth, facing Forrest Wall, who doubled and scored on the back end of a double steal in the third inning.
Ball inside.
Breaking ball in for a strike, 1-1.
Oh, they called that a strike? The breaking ball. Wow, okay. 1-1 count.
Drew is one of 5 relievers who are basically
1-1 count. If you just jumped in the stream, it's Drew Smith on the mound for the Mets.
everybody else is intensive.
They call that a ball. Okay. Counts 2-1 for Wall.
Again, we've seen brilliant glimpses of Drew.
Wonder if that was a makeup call there by the home plate umpire.
It's been mostly about health with him.
Fouled it on the left side, 95-mile-per-hour fastball from Smith, 2-2 count.
That's allowed Diaz, Ottavino, Roberts.
I don't. Was it your team that did it, Joseph? Was it the Braves that hit him in the face? I would say Braves or Boston Red Sox. Because I remember the team that hit him, they had red in their uniforms, I think. I could be wrong. 2-2 count. Oh, it was the Braves. See, I was right. 2-2 count for Wall. This will be pitch 13 from Drew Smith. Wow, almost hit him in the face. 95-mile-per-hour pitch, full count.
This is the third pitch that Smith has thrown inside.
He called him. Because I remember it was a young pitcher that did it, and he called him. And they spoke on the phone while Pilar was in the hospital. And he just said, like, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I would never, do that to anybody. None of it was on purpose. He was a class act about it. 3-2 count.
Haven't seen anybody do it twice yet. Long hold though.
Oh, go to second, get the out! Oh my God, it bounces out of the glove of Lindor. Dude's gonna go to third. Sanchez to third. Lindor, bro. It literally was in his glove. That would have been an out. Like I said, make all the mistakes in spring training and learn from it before the start of regular season, Mets. They're having a real hard time getting that runner to second out on steals. Man on third, 1 out. Ball counts 1-0. Vaughn Grissom up at bat. Left center, playable. Out. Sanchez is going to trot to home and score, and the Braves go up 4-0. Even in spring training, the Braves own us, bro. Even in spring training, the Braves own us. What are you going to do? 4-0 Braves, 2 outs. Here comes Ozuna. He's 0 for 2, flew out and struck out.
David Wright on with Steve earlier talking about his son. I don't know if you saw the video.
Ball counts 1-0. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. 96-mile-per-hour fastball from Smith. 1-1 count. Ozuna looked like he was mad about something. Yes, I am happy we got rid of McCann. He pissed me off. I did want to give Trevor May one more chance, though. And I saw we also got rid of Lugo. I don't know. There's a couple of guys I would have wanted to keep. I don't bat an eyelash at the fact that we got rid of DeGrom. I appreciate what he did when he did play. Counts 3-1 here for Ozuna. But he's just always injured, especially at the start of the season. He's just not reliable, man. You can't be injured at the beginning of every fucking season and be out for an extended period of time. The team is trying to fucking build around you. Get healthy. Stay healthy. Stop getting fucking injured.
I think Arenado may be better.
No, I don't think we were signed Lugo, did we? I don't think we did. Ozuna cracks that one. Playable. Canna right field, tracking it in the sun. Got it. 3 outs. I'm pretty sure Seth Lugo is not there anymore.
I got it.
Yeah, Seth Lugo went to the Padres.
Ticket Center. This is Brandon. Section 139? Yeah, you can see my hair from there. Got it. Yeah, it's not a real ghost. It's not God. No, you.
Batter's got a bat. Pitcher's got to pitch phenomenally. Can't have the same bullshit as last year. So yeah, he's on the Padres, Seth Lugo. I think Trevor May went to the A's. Taiwan Walker to the Phillies, right? That's fucking weird. You know, I would have thought we would have kept Taiwan Walker and gave him another couple of seasons.
After Advil.
Feeling better?
On top of the world!
Before Advil. Advil targets pain at the source of inflammation.
Mets owner doing his job, though. He said he was spending money. So he spent a ton of money on Edwin Diaz and Brandon Nimmo. Brandon Nimmo got fucking paid. So. He's clutch at center field, though. I think you had to pay Brandon Nimmo.
Experience the season's joys and conquer its challenges with snow mode, standard on all Honda SUVs and trucks. Because no matter how tough winter gets, you can still have fun driving it. Honda, Kelly Blue Book's KDB.com best overall brand for 2022. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Mark Vientos, leadoff man. It was 0-1 when we came back from break. Swing and a miss. Now it's 0-2. Mark Vientos 0-for-1 today. Grounded out. And fielder's choice in the second inning. Oh, true that, Joseph. 0-2 count. Ball on the outside, 95-mile-per-hour fastball, 1-2 count.
Pitches very quick, first 2 strikes, and then he had him in the box, and he kind of slow pitched him.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out just like that. Who's that on the mound? That's Dylan D still. Still on the mound. 1 out.
Well, as long as the hitter is in the box and alert to the pitcher, which he has to be before 8, the pitcher is entitled to pitch at any time. Now, you can't pitch before the hitter is ready.
Brett Beatty cracks one foul down the third base line up into that corner there. Double A, Triple A, excuse me. 95 games. He had 19 home runs, 60 RBIs, 943 OPS, and a 315 batting average. His first at bat, I believe, was a home run when he was called up. Oh, the games are so much quicker, Joe. They're so much quicker. Without question. 1-1 count, please. If you've not yet subscribed, hit that sub button and also smash the like button, please and thank you. Next pitch. Strike. 94-mile-per-hour pitch. 1-2 count for Brett. Brett steps out of the box real quick. Steps right back in. Got a piece of that. Hit over towards third. Grounded. Throw it to first. He's out. Castillo makes the tag. 2 outs.
Preparing for the WBC, but even though he's had some games in the outfield in his career, he probably doesn't have his own glove, which you can tell because that one has the gold label on it, indicating that it's a Gold Glover's glove.
And we surmise that maybe
I see,
Starling
Joseph. I
Marte's
see.
glove.
And if you look at the thumb of the glove, I think it says Marte 6 on it.
Swing and a miss from Narvaez.
There it is.
0-1 count.
Always best.
Ugh.
If you can grab gold, grab it any way you can. Omar Narvaez up in the second.
Narvaez takes another strike.
Marte
Fastball,
probably
0-2 count.
like that in a few days. Maybe he has a couple of them.
Maybe it's his extra.
He's 0 for 1 today. Struck out in the
Marte
third.
hasn't played yet. I'm not sure when he's going to first.
Yeah, that was crazy. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, out 3. End of the side in the inning. We're going to head to top of the 6th. Braves doing work. They're waiting for the zip.
When you're a Delta Sky
I'll,
Miles member, the things you love.
Run to the bathroom real quick.
I see how pro starts working. It's 2 extra pain wheels. Rise from pain like a pro. Icy hot pro.
When a car hit me, I called my attorneys now at the foreign firm. They got me $2 million, 40 times more than the insurance offer. What's your case really worth? Call now and find out.
Their incredible act of illusion has drawn tens of millions of fans, and they're here with us, Siegfried and Royal.
We see them on Larry King. We have 55 large cats.
And what's your insurance like?
And they're asked a question. Anything ever happened?
You must have had accidents.
What? No, actually, we have been very fortunate. Are you kidding me?
Just to say that everything was fine because no audience members were hurt is really an incomplete answer.
You have that many cats working with people every single day. It's normal for people to get attacked. I've been bit through my hand, been clawed through my forearm, bit through my shin.
And it's why at Catholic Health you're more than a patient. You're someone's family, best friend, and a neighbor to us.
Still in commercial break.
Long live Long Island.
Fucking songs in the background, bro.
For battle, management, and commando purposes. Now the deal comes as the Air Force seeks to modernize its fleet. And Senate members on both sides of the aisle are looking for a way to create a new railway safety regulation.
Keegan.
Safety Act of 2023 yesterday. And these are your top headlines.
Local Cadillac dealer today.
All right, come out of commercial.
Sixth inning, Dave
Got a ball there from Reyes.
Astros in the spring opener.
Pitching to Pilar.
Facing Kevin Pilar, and he misses away with a slider.
Another ball missed with the slider, counts 2-0. Reyes, A and AAA. 17 games, 12 starts, 1-3 record. I'm not even reading the rest of this stuff. 1-7, whatever it was. Hit over to Lindor throughout the first. He's out. Pilar's out at first.
Pitched well. Gave up 2 runs in 7 2/3 big league innings. He's one of those guys the Mets will probably keep stretched out as a starter, but also could have a future
Next
as
man up.
pitcher with the Mets. Here's Eli White.
Eli White.
Address of this game as he takes curveball for a strike. White had a 2-run homer in the second.
I feel you, Joe. Was that a breaking ball? Counts 0-2.
Late to pitching, he began as a position player in the Dominican Republic. One of those guys who doesn't have a lot of wear and tear on his arm.
That's a ball. Counts 1-2.
Watch the pitching in spring training. You know, most of the guys now they got a 4-pitch mix. They're going to mix it in there. Even in the
Ball. 94-mile-per-hour pitch. 2-2 count for White.
Fastball going to get your arm strong enough to start spinning it. Totally different now.
Popped up. Fouled and back. 93-mile-per-hour pitch from Reyes. Count stays 2-2.
In the gym.
Be careful when you catch that ball coming downhill.
Popped up. Fouled and back. 2-2 count.
Downtown Athletic Club where we used to give the Heisman Trophy. I used to go there and throw, and then come in the Bowles Stadium, Shea Stadium, and throw.
I'm also doing tomorrow's game at 1 p.m., guys, if you're around. Oh, just missed. That's a ball. 92-mile-per-hour pitch from Reyes. Full count for White.
Oh, huge.
And you got guys going drive line in the offseason to try and refine their stuff.
Strike. Got him. White was going to go to first. No, that's a strike all day. 2 outs.
Reyes has a strikeout for the second out.
So, just in case you weren't here when I said it, it's top of the 6th. Braves are winning 4-0. Check this out. Joe Musgrove, fractured big toe on Monday. Out indefinitely, will miss opening day. I call that karma. Sorry. There's a strike there to Hudson. Counts 0-1. Next pitch from Reyes is pitch 13. They call that a ball. 1-1 count. Joe Hudson 1 for 2 with a single today.
Spending $250 million plus, throwing out all these boxcar contracts, 11 years and 10 years. I mean,
Ball 2-1 count.
Hang with them. Go buy a pickleball team. I mean,
you think pickleball is a less expensive sport?
I'm guessing. Although
Strike. 2-2 count after a fastball.
They're buying pickleball teams.
And a curveball.
Curveball. Got him. Struck him out. 3 outs. Good job, Reyes. Commercial break. It'll be bottom of the 6th. Mets have some work to do. Here's the Mets commercial. Mets ticket commercial.
Yeah, you can see my hair from there.
Got it. Yeah, it's not a real ghost.
It's not ghost. No, you hang up.
So yeah, tomorrow I'm streaming the Mets game at 1. And then I think the Knicks play the Heat at 7:30 tomorrow night. So I have 2 streams tomorrow. Let me just make sure I got the time right. Knicks. It's 8 o'clock. My bad. Knicks at Heat at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Okay. Oh, now you know. Oh, Power Slap. Last night I couldn't turn away. It's so addictive. I tried to watch it. I'm just not into it, bro. I'm just not into the Power Slap League. I think it's fucking stupid. I'm also not the biggest Dana White fan. He just seems like a sleazeball to me.
Mixed with savory and fresh vegetables. Whole. Smooth. Perfect for a hearty and flavorful vegetarian chili. A good source of plant-based protein. Trust yourself. You're using Goya. If it's Goya, it has to be good.
Holy commercials. Alright, we're out of commercial. Is that Tommy up at bat? It is. 82 mile per hour pitch is a ball. And now the count's 2-0. We must have missed the pitch. Counts 2-0 for Tommy. Strike. Fastball, 2-1 count. Steve Galp's going to give a interview to us with Cookie Carrasco. Counts 2-2. 15-7 last year. Could have been a little bit better. ERA at 3.97 in 29 starts last season for us. Strike. Tommy Pham looked it down. 1 out. All right.
What were you looking for out there today? Just to feel good. That's the way that I look in, early game, sprint. Just trying to feel good, and that's pretty much what I did today.
Got Lindor coming up to bat?
All off season for this.
No.
Every time we come to spring training, every
McNeil.
I feel as good as I've ever
Right?
felt in my life, but I know that
Yeah,
you
Jeff
dropped
McNeil.
17 pounds this offseason. What did you do to get in that type of shape?
Ball missed. 96-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 1-0. Jeff McNeil 0 for 2. Fly out and a ground out.
This is one of the year that I'm looking for, and pretty much every morning I just drop my kids to school and just go and working out for maybe 3 or 4 hours sometime. And I think
Counts 2-0.
You know, guys, it's a long season. I want to see
Got a piece of that. Foul it back. Counts 2-1.
to hold all those the games.
Carlos, year 2 for you with the Mets, very different from year 1, and I know you were just so much healthier last year.
15 wins last season
The slider and the changeup, right?
with the Mets, tied 5th in NL. NL, yeah, we know.
Was that the only difference for you?
Foul. Counts 2-2 for Jeff McNeil.
Just being healthy in a way that you weren't the year before?
Yeah, you know what? That was the only different. You know, that was the only different. I'm able to take care of that. And
Next pitch.
Completely coming pretty much with new arm.
A little low. 83-mile-per-hour pitch. Full count for McNeil.
At the same time, just getting my work done. But like I said before, it feels great, and I hope I can continue to do that for the rest of the season.
Jeff took a timeout there. He used his timeout.
Being teammates with Max Scherzer and listening to the way that he spoke coming out of games really had an impact on you. What was the
Got a piece of that. Fouled it on the left side.
having those conversations with the other pitchers led by Scherzer?
You know what? Kind of Scherzer has been on the league for a long time, around 14, 15 years. The way he
Full
pitched,
count for McNeil.
no matter what, if it's after the game he pitched.
Got a piece of that. Fouled it on the left side.
He always go out there and try to find the little detail for the rest of the guys, and sometimes he's just looking for what he can find.
All right, Travis, I'm so excited because Kane is making his Rangers debut tonight. Yeah, that should be exciting for all you Rangers fans out there. Next pitch to McNeil. Fouled it again, same way. Count stays full.
Came out of the game, you start talking with backs and just get behind the ball. That thing is just stuck in my mind right now. And
I'm excited for you, Andrew.
just getting behind the ball and everything was
Full count.
Just to have that in mind.
Now I know aside from baseball, your other love has
Hit through second and first. Base hit for the Flying Squirrel.
love is traveling, and you know, pay
Good job,
attention to
McNeil.
Your travels in the offseason. It's pretty incredible what you're able to check off the list. So, what was the best trip that you went on this offseason?
I thought it was Africa, and I always say that. You just go out there, you do safari, just kind of see those kind of type of animals over there. One of them is these two.
Very sneaky hit. Yeah, he found the hole.
Really like that.
Like a real man.
One of them is
Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here.
He is completely different from the year before. But you know what?
I didn't see who that is that's coming in.
After the season, we play so much game. I just want to enjoy that with my family.
Carlos, appreciate the time. As always, we got a pitching change going, so we got to get out of here. The Mets down 4-0 the Braves. Thanks so much for the time, as always.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back after this.
Commercial break. Plus of a pitching change. It's still down though, man.
Name magic.
When I The Volkswagen Taos, German engineering everyone can get into. Visit your tri-state Volkswagen dealer today to learn more about our vehicle.
Oh, Braves pitcher's probably warming up as I speak.
When it comes to getting the guaranteed lowest price on Falcon tires, there's
We'll get a couple of throws.
Town Fair Tire. And when it comes to getting more free
I'm guessing in maybe like 2 more innings we'll see
there's only one place to go. Town Fair Tire. So when you're in the market for the
we'll see
best deal on
Mauricio.
Falcon tires, get to Town Fair because
I
nobody
hope.
beats a Town Fair tire deal, and I mean absolutely nobody.
Thank you, Seth.
First right-hander of the day for the Braves, Matt Swarmer. Who did
Matt Schwarmer on the mound for the Braves. 21 games, 15 starts, 3.87 ERA, all in AAA 2022.
So while Steve was talking to Carlos,
81 innings, 70 hits, 33 walks, 86 strikeouts. WHIP is 1.27.
and I think the issue was about how quickly the clock.
Here we go. He's going to pitch to Lindor. Ball outside and low.
And I think Jeff was a little surprised by the first one, and then he jumped in the box quickly after the second one. This is still a learning time for everybody.
Ball right down the middle. A strike right down the middle. I'm sorry. 1-1 count.
Sense that it seems like he can foul off a pitch anytime he wants to.
Thank you,
And
Seth.
foul it over the stands or over the dugout. So
1-1 count for Lindor, who's playing in the WBC. That's in the dirt. Got away from Schwarmer. 2-1 count.
Is close to the batter's box. The pitcher is on the dirt of the mound, and all the fielders who might have had to move are at least in the general vicinity of their positions. But on a foul ball where the fielders really don't have to move much, I think it's surprising
In the dirt.
how quickly that clock reset, how little time that gave him to be in the box and alert at the 8-second mark as required.
You know, on one of his swings, Gary, he kind of lost his balance and fell out of the batter's
3-1
box,
count.
and then kind of hopped to it to get back in the batter's box, and he thought that was inappropriate.
Right, he was having an ongoing conversation with Lance Barksdale behind the plate about that, and then he talked to
Low. Walked him. McNeil moved to second. Lindor to first.
So he fouls his ball up, as you said. He's a little off balance, and he's wandering around, and all of a sudden he jumps back in because he wasn't sure how quickly the clock was going to reset. And this is all part of the learning experience.
Alonso up at bat. Takes a ball low. Counts 1-0.
All right, I mean,
Come on, Alonso.
becomes an enormously important factor in the game. However, the umpires have the final say. They can always reset the clock if they feel that it has started too soon.
Ball inside to Alonso. 81-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 2-0. Come on, Alonso. Here's the lucky bobblehead. Rub each side for a home run. Come on, Alonso. Let's do this. Let's get you another spring training home run. They call that a strike. 82-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 2-1. Alonso's the DH. He's 0 for 1 today with a walk.
Both came out to talk to the umpires, I think, to try and get clarification about why that was called, even though it was against the other team's player. They're all trying to figure out.
Alonso cracks it. And out.
Castile avoids the collision.
Around second.
It's the re-education of everyone.
2 outs.
Because the game has changed.
They almost ran into each other. Look at this. This was almost disastrous.
First baseman who caught it, he was
Sanchez and
still
Castillo.
caught it because he knew the second baseman was incoming.
Cal Conley, the second baseman, has already made
That could have been really bad.
this spring. It was Conley who got called out on a pitch clock violation. Was that Sanchez? Oh, it was Sanchez the second. My apologies.
Next man up.
Told Conley was coming in.
Eduardo Escobar. 1 for 2 today with a single. He's now playing left field because I think they have Brett at third right now. The Mets.
The bases loaded. Bases loaded tie game. One of the 2 ties that the Braves have had this year. They've had a conventional tie and a pitch clock induced tie. Here's Escobar with 2 on.
Escobar takes a strike. 82-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 0-1.
Scoring certain things as well in our scorebook.
Still haven't figured out. We haven't had one yet. But the right thing to write down for a strikeout that comes on pitch clock violation.
Strike. Counts 0-2. Mets down to their final strike here, bottom of the 6th inning. Come on, Eduardo. Hit a home run.
Call third strike. I usually put a little B down if it's abundant third strike. What do you put down for a pitch clock violation? A V?
That'd be,
In the dirt. 1-2 count.
Put a little asterisk and a footnote at the bottom of your score.
Yeah, that's a way to do it. To really explain it, right?
And if there's another one, you just write IBIT.
No, not upset. Ibit.
Popped up. Left center. It's playable. He's out. 3 outs. That's the end of 6. We leave 2 stranded.
That's late 2. Still looking to get on the board. Boy, it's tough to catch today, huh?
Going top of the 7th. I'm going to grab a drink of water. I'll be right back. In the meantime, make sure you're subscribed and smash the like button if you want to.
More effective at removing plaque bacteria, one of the main causes of bleeding gums.
I started taking Nutrafol.
Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement.
I am back to me.
Start your hair growth journey at Nutrafol.com.
Yes, this is green. But it's way more than greens. What you really need to know is that this gives you daily nutrients and supports long-term gut health. There are 75 very special ingredients in HT1, including daily multivitamins, green probiotics, stress adaptogens, and more. All in one single scoop. It's powerfully simple. Start your journey at athleticgreens.com.
Pods handles the driving. Pack at your pace, store your things until you're ready, then we deliver to your new home, across town or across the country. Pods, your personal moving and storage team.
My A1C stayed here. And I mean absolutely no.
Holy moly commercials.
So hungry. The usual. Yes. Go for grandma.
True, Andrew, true. There's a ball there. Next pitch from Reyes is a foul on the right side. 1-1 count.
Spring training opener, and now a 1-2-3 inning with a couple of strikeouts. Facing right, Castile.
Strike. That's Castile. That's up at bat for the Braves, by the way. 1-2 count.
Peraza now playing second base. Tidwell Castro is out in left, and Alex Ramirez has taken over in center.
Ball, 2-2 count. Fouling back, keep it at 2-2.
Edwin Moses with his stride.
It's just part of what he brings to the table, a potential 5-tool player. Still has a long ways to go before he's ready for the major league.
Oh, God. Home run, Braves. Home run for Castillo. Braves go up 5-0. Get all the mistakes out and the crappy play here in spring training, Mets. We're not doing this in the regular season. 5-0 ATL. Denand? That's how you say his name. He takes the ball. Counts 1-0. Foul on the left side. Counts 1-1.
I mean, he just has so many of the mannerisms. And now 27 years old, NC State product.
Strike. 1-2. Got him, struck him out. 1 out. Third strikeout for Reyes.
Reyes has been pretty impressive. The home run was really the only bat-breaking ball he's thrown.
Sanchez up at bat for the third time. Takes a ball. Counts 1-0. 0 for 1 walk run and a stolen base for Sanchez. Oh, God. Hit up. Left. Castro playing it. Gets the out. 2 outs.
have a day or two of rain, right? You'll have some windy days. You'll have some cool mornings. Just been the opposite. It's more like May weather here.
I was going to say, the only time I can ever remember spring training being anything like this was in '95 when we had the late spring training.
Ball counts 1-0.
That was in April, and we had weather like this.
Cracked it, fouled it on the left side, counts 1-1.
Strong winds coming in off the water.
I go to the beach a couple of times while I'm here just to swim in the ocean, and I did.
There's a lot of little kids there that look like they should be in elementary school today. Well, granted, it's almost 3 o'clock, so. There's a ball, 2-1 count.
27-year-old Danny Reyes. There you go, 87. Going back tomorrow night.
It's 87 degrees there. There's a hit, and it'll drop. Route center, base hit for the Braves. Man on first.
We had our first real snowfall of the year in Connecticut. When we were down here. Didn't snow all winter.
Good timing by us.
Yeah. I think timing is everything in this game.
I'll go.
Long day afternoon. Waddell will bat for the first time. Took over at shortstop for Grissom.
Another baseball name.
Waddell comes up to bat.
Waddell back 100 years ago. Waddell.
Runner goes. There's a hit. And to third. And second? Or is it first and third? First and third. Runners at the corner. Two man on for ATL. I'm gonna have to take Reyes out soon. Cody Milligan gonna bat for the first time today for ATL. Here's the pitch. Strike. Fastball, 93-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 0-1. Played in A and Double A. Has 2 homers and 36 RBIs last season. Got a piece of that. Found the hole. That'll bring a run in. Wow. 6-0. Man on second and third, 2 outs. Mets getting blasted here in spring training against their division rival Atlanta Braves.
This is an interesting play to defend because Canna throws the ball into the second baseman Peraza. If he had thrown the ball into second base, they would have had him easily. Well, what do you got if he'd seen the throw?
Braves in scoring position with 2 outs. Buck is going to keep him out there, I think.
So it's one of those things I know that
see if he can work through it.
It's different, right?
What's the score? 6-0 Braves. Top of the 7th, 2 on and 2 outs. Ball to Dean. That's Justin Dean. Played in Double A, Triple A, 3 homers, 32 RBIs last season. Counts 1-0.
And Peraza be the cutoff man for Lindor. You get the ball to Peraza, he's closer to shovel it over to Lindor.
Swing and a miss.
But on that play, doesn't
counts 1-1.
Responsibility is it more toward getting on the infield grass to be the cutoff man as opposed to being further out?
Yeah, but Canada's not that far out. If he chose, let's say, one of the fastest runners in the league is on, he could have chosen if the guy's really flying to throw it right through to the entrance, right?
Excuse me, ball counts 2-1.
But you want to be able to defend and keep Milligan from taking that extra base if you can.
This is Justin Dean at the plate, batting for the first time.
Taking forever to get out of top of the 7th here.
He took over in right field for Pilar. Slider out of the strike.
Slider missed. 3-1 is the count now.
Well, he knows a little bit about playing right field.
Yes, he does. Straw man.
Great today. We saw him on the field before the game. It's his home in St. Louis these days.
Popped up. Shallow right, playable. Cano looking. Got the out, 3 outs. Thank you, Jesus. Seventh inning, stretch time in Port St. Lucie, 6-0 Atlanta. I'll run to the bathroom real quick, I think.
Raise your blood pressure. For fast, powerful cold relief without ingredients that may raise your blood pressure. Try Vicks NyQuil High Blood Pressure. The coughing, aching, fever, cold, and flu for people with high blood pressure medicine.
Verbal Impact. Starring Experience Credit Card Marketplace.
Sweet credit cards.
You too get a choice of cards matched to you. Cashback, travel rewards, balance transfer, tons of options. Tons of options. Credit card choices at Experian.com/cards.
Oof. Gotta get rid of this.
Tell me why.
Because it stinks.
Tell me why.
No, you tell me why I can't get rid of this odor.
Have you tried new Downy Rinse and Refresh?
It doesn't just cover up odors, it helps remove them 3 times better than detergent alone.
Because the odor went bad.
Rinse odor away with new Downy Rinse and Refresh.
Save $10 when you spend $30 on Tide and Downy.
I have moderate to severe Crohn's disease. Now there's diarrhea.
Good to know, B Games. Good to know.
This is fast as Verizon, and she can become a sports sensation. And with whole home
Please subscribe and please hit the thumbs up button if you've not yet done so. I'm live again tomorrow at 1 and most likely tomorrow night at 8 for Knicks versus Heat. We're still in commercial break in this Mets game. They're getting smacked around by their division rival. It is what it is. What are you going to do?
Optimum Mobile with the best 5G availability helps emote sharpen their soccer skills from anywhere. And with Optimum's fast, reliable internet for business, Scott can scale his shoe store sales. Optimum delivers complete connectivity and 24/7 support for your home and business, so you can go farther.
All right, we're coming out of commercial break now. There's a ton of fans there, man. I wish I had the time and the money. I would have went to some of these games this year. Swing and a miss from Canna. Counts 0-1. Got a piece of that. Finds the hole. Rolls up center. Leadoff single for Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Fourth hit of the day for the Mets. Vines is on the mound for the Braves. He played AA, AAA, 27 games, 25 starts, 8-4 record, ERA at 3.77, 140.2 innings, 129 hits, 44 walks, 156 strikeouts, whip 1.23. The tickets are affordable. It's just the flights. True. Foul on the left side for Vientos. Counts 0-1.
Pitching, I think. Well, he's at the right place now.
You can pitch in the Ivy League. I've heard that. I heard of a guy who had 28 complete games in 28 starts in the Ivy League.
We had a depth problem, Gary.
No bullpen. Is that true? You never pitched a game in college that you didn't finish?
I mean, I did some relieving my freshman year, but once I...
Counts 0-1. Next pitch. Too high.
Yeah, 28 up, 28 down.
And you pitched the 9.
Counts 1-1. Mark Vientos 0-2. Fielder's choice and a strikeout.
You were the Friday night guy.
Yeah, I didn't have the 7th inning games against Columbia. I would have the 9th inning game against Harvard on Friday night.
Foul. Counts 1-2.
That's a good dig right there, and an accurate one for a good piece of the time.
I don't know. I can't remember his name, but Columbia had one of the best pitchers when I was a freshman.
Rolando Acosta.
Yes.
He became a judge, I believe.
He's so good.
Vientos flies one out to center, chasing.
Going. Warning track at the wall. He's out. Damn.
Vientos hit it 404 feet.
404 feet. Not enough for a home run for Vientos. He's out. One away.
From day one when he was with the Marlins, and I think he began his career with the Cardinals in the minor leagues.
Damn.
He was part of the Sandy Alcantara trade
For who's now his teammate.
after a face the Mets the other day, and he looked just like the guy who was the unanimous Cy Young Award winner.
Brett comes up to bat. 0 for 1, grounded out in the 5th, takes the ball, counts 1-0.
I don't know what that level would be.
Well, what did he throw 240 innings last year? And the Marlins have talked about going to a modified 6-man rotation this year. That's grinding toward the hole.
Got a piece of that. Brett finds the hole.
And Stewart's going to try to go.
Stewart's running. He's going to go all the way to third. And he's out.
DJ Stewart is not blessed with.
Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Just go to second base. 2 outs, man on first is Brett Beatty. Why did he do that? Just go to fucking second, dude. You're not even that fucking fast. Bro, that was fucking stupid. There's a hit there, over to second, throw it to first, he's out, 3 outs, that's the end of 7. 6-0 Braves still, heading to the top of the 8th. Down by 6 runs. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Get all the mistakes out in spring training, Mets. Get it all out. So help me, Jesus. I'll be right back.
Man and beast are allowed to entertain together. And I think that did a disservice to the animals in a way.
Roy Horn has a responsibility to explain to people that hugging and kissing tigers is wonderful, but they're terrible pets. The real story should start with, these are not pets. These are wild animals doing wild animal things.
In 2014, Montecore died at the Secret Garden at the Mirage after a relatively long life, 17 years old. And on ABC, Roy Horn admitted how different his life is now.
Well, yeah, it is a bit of a setback now because of my condition. I'm not that like you used to be.
Secret and Roy came together in 2009 to do a final act. It was the first time since the accident that they performed. And although it was heroic and he had trouble walking, it was that sad happy that you sometimes get when you see something like that. You're so happy that the person is alive and they're standing before you, but you're so sad that they're so different from what they were.
Well, it may not be professional pickleball, but this is the best we can show you. This is our guys. Our crew got together and played a little pickleball yesterday, and I think for most of them, this was their first time. Look at that!
Come out of commercial break.
That was awesome. It's like Vogelback is going to get more hits this year. The holes are open. Bryce Montez de Oca takes over the pitching for the Mets as we go to the 8th inning. And Harry Sierra up for the first time. Takes a sinker for a strike.
This large young man was very impressive. And
Counts 0-1.
Last year.
Montez de Oca is on the mound for the Mets. Next pitch.
Heavy sinking fastball.
Low. 100-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 1-1.
Sinker slider guy, but hard. I mean, 97 plus.
Strike. Counts 1-2.
Is now playing first base. Ronnie Mauricio, who has certainly made some noise in camp with his bat, is now at short. DJ Stewart, who pinch ran, stays in right field, and Kevin Parada is behind the plate. Change up misses low. It's 1-2.
2-2 count.
First round draft pick out of Georgia Tech last year. And certainly got prospect depth behind the plate in a way that very few teams do with Alvarez and Parada.
And that's doing something very interesting. You know, they're making sure they have some of the best players on their team as they wait for their
Full count.
minor leagues to get more and more plentiful.
There's Alvarez. Francisco Alvarez looking on from the Mets dugout.
So they haven't used him behind the plate in the game yet. And Buck indicated yesterday that tomorrow might be the day when Francisco takes some reps behind the plate in the game. We'll see about that. We'll have the game for you tomorrow. That's a national. He'll be there, right?
Keith working, not working again?
Not working. Will he show up again?
Could.
Got him. Struck him out. 1 out. That was Sierra that just struck out for the Braves.
That's upcoming schedule presented by Delta. As noted, we'll be with you tomorrow.
So they have all 1 o'clock games the next 3 nights, days rather, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Off on Monday, and then 7 and 8, 6 o'clock. Interesting. Counts 0-1.
It's good to see Fonzie in the ballpark. Well, after tomorrow, you know what my next game is?
The 30th?
March 30th.
It's a wild pitch. Ball counts 1-1.
I think it's like a 4:05 or 4:10 start. Opening day. I'm just really excited to maybe see that ballpark full.
And open.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Well, I know they're going to have huge crowds for the WBC games that they play at Marlins Park or lowercase loan.
Ball counts 2-1. That's Baldwin up at bat. 2-1 is the count.
Anyway, they should have huge crowds for that, as they did in the last WBC.
Almost hit him. 100-mile-per-hour pitch as the ball counts 3-1. Hey, at least this kid can throw heat, huh? 3-1 count.
Bryce is that he looks away when he's about to deliver the pitch. And no hitter is comfortable when a pitcher kind of looks away.
And that two-seamer didn't come back over the corner.
And he walked him, man on first.
Baldwin, Drake Baldwin batting for the first time. Don't wander too far. Let us be where we can see you.
Swing and a miss. Counts 0-1.
Lugbauer couldn't catch up. Lugbauer batting for the first time. Took over from Ryan Castile, who homered his last at bat. Bryce Montez de Oca, which loosely translated means Bryce Goose Mountain.
Sounds like a good IPA.
1-1 count.
You ever had geese in your backyard?
Yes, the Canadian geese are the worst.
Yeah. They tend to leave stuff.
Got a piece of that. Fouled it. 1-2 count. 96-mile-per-hour pitch.
A big pile of pellets.
Montez got some heat, man.
So just
Hopefully we could develop him.
of geese. And what they might leave behind. Like another mountain.
That's right.
Struck him out. 2 outs. 101-mile-per-hour pitch there. Like I said, kid throws heat. This kid throws heat.
That's really max effort. Arm action's about 3/4, so that ball's going to run away from those left-handed hitters. And at 102, they can't pull the trigger.
Bryce got in 3 games for the Mets last year. Struck out 6 batters and 3 in the third. And a half swing.
Half swing. Strike. Counts 0-1.
Josh Fuentes is up.
That's Josh Fuentes up at bat. Played in AAA last year. 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Oh, is he B? There's a ball there. 88-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 1-1.
Who could make the bullpen out of spring training. Because he has options, and there are other guys who don't. Like Stephen Nagosic and Zach Green, who's a Rule 5 pick.
So that will play a consideration, but you know his arm is going to be in the big leagues at some point.
Strike.
That one in for a strike.
95-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 1 and 2.
It's a slider, but I mean, you can tell how nasty it is because the hitter's having a hard time getting the bat off their shoulder.
And also now the hitter's in the shadow, so that's starting to become a factor. I know Montez de Oca has been working on a splitter this spring.
2-2 count.
Referred to his budding splitter as a monster. But then again, everything about Montez de Oca, you look at him, he looks monstrous if you're standing in the batter's box. 6'7", 265.
Ball on the outside, full count.
It's 3-2.
Maybe he'll be able to give his split finger a nickname as well. Can't wait to see the ghost splitter in action.
Baldwin gets set to run. And the 3-2
Too high, walked him.
So 2 walks, 2 strikeouts for Montez de Oca in this inning. And now it's Cal Conley, and we'll see whether he can make sure he's ready in time.
Conley coming up to bat.
You know, there are certain guys who will always be remembered, no matter what they do in their careers, for being trendsetters, pathfinders.
Ball. Counts 1 and 0.
Comes to mind. He had a nice career, but he'll always be remembered because he was the first ever designated hitter. Cal Conley, whatever he else.
Cracked it, fouled it, counts 1 and 1.
Be remembered as the first hitter called out on a pitch violation with the winning run at third base.
He's got to make more memories than that.
Well, you hope so. That's all ahead of him, though.
Fouled it, counts 1 and 2. 99-mile-per-hour pitch.
More interesting than, say, the first guy who got called for a violation, which was Manny Machado.
Yeah, that's right. Well, what's going to happen though? You're going to have new memories once the real games start. Who's going to be the first pitcher that takes too long and ends a game?
That's where the rubber is going to hit the road.
Yeah.
The close games late once you get to the regular season.
Piece of that. Mauricio gets the out at second. There's Mauricio. That retires the side, heading to the bottom of the 8th. Mets still getting their asses whooped. I'll be right back.
One of the other Boy Scouts was sick. The source of Damien's illness remained a mystery, but its severity was becoming all too clear. Dr. Daniel Placencia led a team of doctors who would try to keep Damien alive.
He was affecting different organs, and that process kind of put him in the severe category, onto the stomach.
Doctors told Mary about HUS and its unpredictability, that it launches random attacks on the body's critical organs, creating deadly complications without warning. And there was little doctors could do to stop it. Damien's condition worsened by the minute. Blood tests showed that his system was overflowing with toxins. Damien needed dialysis to cleanse his blood just to stay alive.
Then in the middle of the night, I got a phone call from Mary saying that it's really to a point where you need to.
And with whole home Wi-Fi coverage,
I wish this game was a little bit more competitive, but I'm not going to lose sleep over a spring training game, so.
so you can go farther with everything you do. Whether at home or at work, Optimum helps the Suarez family get closer and go farther. With the fastest fiber internet, Sam can study Japanese seamlessly. Optimum Mobile, with the best 5G availability, helps Simone sharpen her soccer skills from anywhere. And with Optimum's fast, reliable internet for business, Scott can scale his shoe store sales. Optimum delivers complete connectivity and 24/7 support for your home and business, so you can go farther.
Spring training continues. The Mets take the field for a Grapefruit League matchup as they look for another win over the Nationals at Clover Park. Coverage begins tomorrow at 1, only on SNY.
Coming up tonight at 11, it's Honda Sports Night. Patrick Kane introduced to the New York media today. Welcome. David Wright at Mets camp. Jets QB situation. That's in a run-scoring situation today. Fuentes, the third baseman, knocks down Jose Carrasco.
Hit over to third, and dude's out.
And that's the first out of the bottom of the eighth.
First out of the bottom of the eighth.
Play there. That was a tough hop. He took it right in his midsection, knocked it down
1 out.
a couple times to grab at it. Coming out of the shade, into the sun, back into the shade.
They get all this shit out of their system. All the crappy hitting and mistakes. They're all out of your system in spring training, boys. LaCastro comes up to bat for the Mets. Looks down a strike, counts 0-1. LaCastro with the Yankees, 38 games, 2 homers, and 4 RBIs last season. Swing and a miss, counts 0-2. 82-mile-per-hour pitch from Yines, whatever his name is. Fouled it on the third base side. Counts 0-2. Popped up, playable, behind third base. Walnell gets the out, 2 outs. Welcome back, Guardians of Chaos, 2 outs. All right, here comes the man of the hour, swinging with almighty power. We've been waiting for hours to see him. Mauricio. Last season in Double-A, 26 homers, 89 RBIs, 123 games last season. Mauricio takes a strike, counts 0-1. Come on. Erase that goose egg, Mauricio. That's a big dude. 210, 6'4", that's a big dude. Popped it up. Damn it. Left, it'll stay in. He's going to be out. That's the end of 8th. We'll head to the 9th and final. Is she? That's awesome. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
We pay one price for as many sites as we want in places like London, Paris, Santiago, and more. And we're saving a ton, which means more cheese triangles.
Go City and go see it all.
My first surgery was a total knee replacement. I ended up with an infection. They were going to have to amputate my leg. That just was not okay with me. The moment I entered HSS, the care was exceptional. For somebody to tell me you're going to keep your leg, it was magical. Everything is so alive because I got my life back.
Everyone loves winter fun, and you can take it even farther in a Honda. Experience the season's joys and conquer its challenges with snow mode, standard on all Honda SUVs and trucks. Because no matter how tough winter gets, you can still have fun driving it. Honda, Kelly Blue Book's KDB.com best overall brand for 2022. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or
Listen to me.
23-year-old lefty Nathan Lavender will pitch the top of the 9th for New York.
Which the Brooklyn Cyclones from Illinois. Looked at a pitch the other day. He was very effective.
His 10 games with St. Lucie had an ERA of 0.48. Where are you, Pete Hernandez? Out of the berm, apparently.
Another Jersey pitching.
Well, his day is complete. Mitch Tolman will bat for the first time at the DH.
Swing and a miss. Counts 0-1.
Braves got home runs from Eli White and Ryan Castillo.
That's Mitch Tolman up at bat.
6 runs and 8 hits. Smith no runs and 5 hits. What did Buck say earlier this spring? He said perfect.
Swing and a miss. Counts 0-2.
Finish a game over 500. You don't want to be 23-6. You don't want to be 6-23. Mets are 3-3 and trailing today.
Foul on the left side.
Interesting spring training so far because the regulars have played far more than they normally do, and then all of a sudden, in a few days, they're all going to leave, and we're going to see an entirely different cast of characters.
But it'll be great opportunities for some young players.
Sure, guys like Brett Beatty, Ronnie Mauricio, there's strike 3 call.
Strike 3. Got him out.
Called out on strikes, and Lavender has to punch out. Of course, Manny faces. So when I'm at Luke Waddell, who had a base hit in his only at bat in the 7th. Takes a breaking ball strike from Lavender.
Wendell takes a strike. Counts 0-1.
Braves last year began 23-27 at the end of May. And then from June 1st on, they went
1-1 count.
7-33 to get them to 101 wins and allow them to lap the Mets on the final stride.
You know, the bounce pass into that great finish was the 14-game winning streak in June.
But then, an unexpected exit as they were beaten by the World Series bound Phillies in the National League Division Series. Braves had just 180 in that 4-game series. Phillies had
3-1 count.
Phillies outscored them in the 4 games 24-13. So much as the Mets had an unsatisfying finish to their season.
And he walked him.
Ball 4 to Waddell, missing out on the
Wendell to first.
the division series by losing those 3 games to New Atlanta, only to be bounced on the Padres. The Braves got the bye, and they lost anyway. Against the Phillies, who had a remarkable comeback against the Cardinals in the wild card series to even get to the division series, and then knocked off the Braves and subsequently the Padres to get to the World Series.
At some point, the Phillies, when the Mets and the Braves were going up against each other, probably
Counts 1-0.
Yeah, you guys wear each other out. Do whatever you have to do to win that division.
I mean, give the Phillies credit. They completely turned their season around. I mean, they finished 14 games behind the Braves and the Mets, but they were a different team at the end of the season than they were earlier. Fly ball out to shallow left center. Mauricio's the call.
Mauricio's calling it. Gets the out. So man on first with 2 outs for the Braves.
They made was for Brandon Marsh.
Yeah.
Because by putting Marsh in center field, it just changed the whole nature of the Phillies defense.
You know, one of their general managers under Dave Dombrowski, Sam Folk, would go, that's a good center fielder, great athlete, will add to your ball club. I also think Zach Eflin going into the bullpen was a big difference for them as well.
And their younger players like Bryson Stott and Alec Bohm, they got better as the year went along. So by postseason time, they were much more established than they were earlier in the year.
Ball counts 1-0 for Dean.
They're going to be awfully formidable.
Counts 2-0.
Short up that bullpen even more. Gregory Soto, Craig Kimbrell,
Got some hard
Matt
throws.
Strom to add to Sir Anthony Dominguez and Jose Alvarado. That's a lot of heat in their bullpen.
Swing and a miss.
Ball by Lavender, and it's 2-1. And
Counts 2-1.
overlook them signing Taiwan Walker to be their 4th starter.
rotation, right? They have two of the best in the game.
Ball counts 3-1.
With Nola and Wheeler, of course, Wheeler, Nola, whatever order you want to use them. But
and then Suarez really established himself as the season went along last year.
I can't wait to talk to Taiwan about what he's. I guess we'll just watch it, but what he's going to do with that excellent pickoff move.
Well, he's not going to be able to throw that little lob to set people up anymore.
Swing and a miss. Did he get a piece of that? No. Full count.
Well, with Walker, you've got maybe the best right-handed pickoff move in the game, and with Suarez, you have maybe the best fielding left-handed pitcher in the game.
Something's happening in my kitchen, guys. I might have to step away for a minute. My mom's screaming about something. Fouling back.
You know, that season became magical as it went along.
Damn it.
Thompson taking over in his first job, interviewing for so many jobs over a long period of time, never getting one. Finally did.
He's an under-the-radar guy who is no longer under the radar.
That's a scammer. What are you doing?
That's too high. Ball four. It's another walk.
What are you doing?
Six walks by that pitcher today.
Yes, it is. What are you doing?
You don't stop screaming at me.
You need to call your bank and lock everything.
Well, what is better?
This is a scam number. That's a scam. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's kind of fun. But rolling down
You need to lock. You need to call your bank and lock everything now, Steph.
Sideways.
It's going to go into the negative. They're going to charge loads against you.
Ring gets a little sideways too.
What's saving you right now? You need to call your bank.
Those circular things they had at playgrounds.
Yeah.
That have a handle and
How long do you
spin
want
around.
to
Depending on if the bully was there or not, how fast it was going. Because usually they have a big kid if you wanted to.
Why would you call Amazon and not your bank? If you have a problem with your bank, you call your bank account. A fake Amazon.
Quiet, because I have to try and rectify this.
I mean, playground safety's come a long way since we were kids.
Oh my goodness. Yes, it has.
Oh, my mom just got duped by a Amazon Prime hacker. Scammer. So there goes that.
Slides with the very low side rails.
That's right.
Top of the ninth. 2 outs and 2 on for the Braves.
You had to climb up, right? A high distance.
Right, climb up the ladder, and then you get people pushing on the ladder, trying to get ahead of you. You're struggling with this control now, and it's 3-0. And don't forget the monkey bars.
Yes.
I mean, those monkey bars, again, with often concrete underneath them.
And you used to love the monkey bars. That you
Count 3-0.
Kid who fancied himself an athlete and tried the monkey bars. He could do a few, and then you'd see a girl in his class do it in about 3 seconds because the strength to weight ratio was perfect.
And there's ball four, so 3
Fine.
walks now in the inning for Lavender. The Braves have
Walked him, and the bases loaded. Or the bases are loaded now for Lavender. Hefner to the mound.
I couldn't get one handhold up that road. Jeremy Hefner out to try and provide a little counsel for Nathan Lavender, who's thrown 22 pitches, only 9 of them in the strike zone. You know what we haven't done all day, Ronnie?
What haven't we done?
We haven't been on camera all day. He did the open, he did the interview with David Wright, and this is the first time that people have seen our faces today.
I kind of like it like that, to tell you the truth. I'm just going to get excoriated from my people at home telling me I should have worn a little more sunblock while I was here for the last 3 or 4 days.
You know, if you only have a limited amount of time in Florida, you have to accumulate the vitamin D as you can.
I try to store it up. Although we're going to be in Florida for quite some time. Starting the season here, that would be cool.
Well, what's great about starting the season here is that you don't have to worry about weather.
Counts 1-0.
4 in Miami and 3 in Milwaukee. Trying facilities with Dome Stadium before they come home for their home opener April 6th. Good breaking ball by Lavender. Drake Baldwin 1-2. Baldwin's second plate appearance. He walked his first time up after using the full windup with the bases loaded. And he throws him away with a fastball.
And he struck him out, heading to the bottom of the ninth.
And he strings 3
So,
at the top of the ninth. 6-0
last gasp of air here for the New York Mets. We're in commercial break now.
Miles earned here and here can grow to get you here. Because when your miles grow, so does your world. Go to delta.com to see how Sky Miles can take what you love and make it more.
T-Mobile has the new Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus for free and price lock guarantee. Do you? Well, T-Mobile will never raise my rates for talk, text, and data, will you?
Well, yes. T-Mobile has price lock guarantee and a free Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus.
Switch to T-Mobile and get a free Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus with no trade-in required.
My first surgery was a total knee replacement. I ended up with an infection. They were gonna have to amputate my leg. That just was
Just packing some things here.
the moment I entered HSS, the care was
Still in commercial break.
somebody to tell me you're gonna keep your leg. It was magical. Everything is so alive because I got my life back.
I mean, I went to the kitchen a couple of times and I said, Mom, that's a scam. Get off the phone. Stop. She basically told me to shut up and leave her alone and mind my own business. And they just emptied out her whole bank account. So, tried to help her. Tried to help her. They have all her information now. They have access to her phone.
That's our destination. After 3 more outs. Beach beckons. We go to the bottom of the ninth, 6-0 Atlanta. Waiting for the clock to count down. It's at 26 right now. You're not allowed to throw a pitch before it's at 15.
But they haven't waited all game.
So now they're starting.
Oh, at the ninth. Beautiful.
Abraham Almonte will bat for the first time against Alan Rangel.
Got over 6
Uh,
minor league career. You can see what
Rangel is on the mound.
AA and AAA just signed
Counts 0-1.
with the Braves.
In the dirt, counts 1-1.
Almonte, veteran switch hitter, takes a changeup low and it's 1-1.
Straight over the top.
That's Almonte on the mound.
Mexico.
Abraham Almonte. In the dirt,
Hear the name Alan Rangel.
counts 2-1.
Is Richard Hell and the Voidoids. One time was main punk band Television with Tom Verlaine, who just recently passed away. I got to see Tom Verlaine in person when he was solo.
Where'd you see him?
What a CBG. What a great talent. Grounded to the right side. One power.
Hey, what's up, Gabriel?
Almonte's goal.
And Almonte gets the first with a single.
Well, they came in. He had plenty of time. He could have broken down and not tried to catch that coming in. It made it a little easier play.
So Braves' first error of the day, and now
Man on first.
Ramirez will bat for the first time.
Who knows? Ramirez up at bat for the first time today for the Mets. Counts 0-1. Foul on the left side. Counts 0-2.
Now, this is just 20 years old. He just turned 20 in January. And the major international signings that the Mets have been able to come up with the last few years. That's on the outside corner. Got him looking for the first out.
Got him. Struck him out. One away.
So interesting because
Mets down to their final 2 outs, and then I'm out of here for the day.
you know, so many teams have invested so much money to try to find the best players, especially in Dominican and Venezuela. Be interesting if there ever will be an international draft, because I know some people want that.
Thank you, James.
About that. It was in the last collective bargaining negotiations. And I think it will happen someday. I mean, the NBA and the NHL have had the international draft for many years, but baseball a little different because, you know, traditionally players have been able to sign out of anywhere but the U.S., Canada, and Puerto Rico when they were 16 years old. And that changes the dynamic from
1-1 count.
players from
Now 1-2 count.
have to wait till their high school classes graduated, or you know, rules are different for guys that go to 4-year schools and junior colleges. So you'd have to resolve all of that and have a, you know, a uniform age for players to be drafted and signed.
2-2 count.
Also put a lot of independent contractors out of business in places like Venezuela and the Dominican Republic. DJ Stewart popped from a foul. That'll go out of play. Just barely out of play.
Goes out of play. Keep it at 2-2.
There's a chance at that ball.
Oh, I can't believe my mom did that. That's fucking not good.
Just had that kind of spin that was working back to the field of play and just on the other side of the screen.
Here's a good off-speed pitch. And Raquel has back-to-back strikeouts. And there are 2 out.
Watching Ron Hill, your Mets fan, maybe remember all the way back to Mark Napier. Straight hook at the top.
Kevin Napier.
Kevin Napier.
Not quite as hulking as Kevin was. Here's Kevin Parada. And he takes curveball high for ball 1.
That's Parada up at bat, takes a ball. Gets a hit there. Did he get a home run? He's out. Oh no, he dropped it. He dropped it. He dropped it. Man on first and third.
And you can tell how he missed that because of the shady part of the plate. Also the swing by Parada. He knows Parada.
My mom just gave all her bank information to an Amazon Prime scammer. And they just drained out her bank account. So I don't think she gave her socials. They just got into her bank account and took some of her money. She's on the phone with the bank now, but I don't know what she's going to do. Counts 0-1. Yeah. Brady gets a piece of that. Rolls up right field. That'll bring a run in at least. And the Mets will be on the board at least. So now it's 6-1. Man on first and third with 2 outs. But see, the thing was, B, I went in the kitchen. I said, get off the phone. That's a hacker. And she told me, shut up, mind your own business. I know what I'm doing. I was like, okay. She got off the phone. When she got off the phone, her bank account had nothing in it. So she even called them back and was giving them the information again. And I pulled the phone out of the wall. I said, what are you doing? You're on the phone with a hacker, a scammer. Doesn't matter if you change the card. They have your entire bank information. Now you have to change all your info. Counts 0-1. Now it's in the dirt. Counts 1-1. Hey, I might have to come stay over, Courtney. We've got some shit going on here in the house right now. Counts 2-1. Good to see you, though, my love. See the picture of us in the back? And that's towards the middle. That'll bring a run in. Score 6-2, man on first and third.
6-2 Atlanta.
Well, this ball was scalded. Fastball up and away. Hooks past the second baseman.
They have access to her entire bank. She gave them her entire. So what she did was, she did Team Viewer on her phone. They have everything. They have her banking info, her routing number, her account. They have access to inside of her account. They have access to her phone. They have everything. Because she doesn't listen to me, and this is what she does. Now she has nothing in her bank account. It may actually go into the negatives. She's on the phone with the bank now trying to figure out what her next move is going to be. And I'm getting screamed at like it's my fault. Like, I went in there twice and told you, get off the fucking phone, that's a scammer.
Peraza had some huge hits for the Mets 2 years ago. Had 6 home runs that year for the Mets, and it seemed like every one of them was a key one.
Peraza's up at bat, 35 home runs, 182 RBIs.
Back for another go-round.
They have everything, bro. She gave them every information she could. Like a moron. Counts 2-1. They have everything. They have everything, B. They have everything. They have everything, B games. I went in there to try to help her again. She told me to shut up. So, okay. You could have all your information, all your banking information stolen forever. Do what you want to do. Counts 2-2. I don't think she's explaining it correctly to the bank. And I don't really want to go in there and help her a third time if she's going to scream in my face. Full count.
What you want to have. I saw the other day that the Mets farm system was ranked 5th in baseball, and that's the highest it has been in a long time.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
A lot of work.
Full count. This game ends, I'll go in there and see if I can help her. There's a hit. All right, he's out. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I got to go figure out what's going on now with my mom's information. So thank you so much for everybody that was here. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m.